I'm literally screaming. I mean, so much so that I decided to start filming a vlog, and that's when you know things must be getting good or bad. But I'm like so excited because I literally just received my visa to go to the UK, and if you follow me on Instagram, yeah, pretty much that's the best way that you know. There's a couple of things that are happening at the moment. I'm in the process of moving house. I'm in the process of looking to buy a house, my first property. And yeah, also traveling to the UK in like a week. So I thought that I would start filming and take you guys along for the journey, and potentially also speak about some manifestation tips along the way, because I feel like a lot of the things that are happening in my life have happened as quickly as they have, or have come to fruition because of active manifestation. So if you're keen to see what's going on and learn a little bit more about manifesting, then please keep watching. I'm so excited because I am very close to the house, the first house that I actually have like a pretty good feeling about. I've been looking for a suitable house to buy for a while now, and yeah, I think I found one. So let's see how it goes. So exciting. Probably my next videos after this will be actual content of the house, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. This is the first bedroom. It's really nice. Like, they've said that this place needs finishing touches, and I would definitely agree. But structurally, it's looking good. And it's got a nice, lovely big garden. And how beautiful is it that there's like this forest area over there. Stunning, so peaceful. So peaceful and relaxing. And they've got epic JoJo tanks. I really have a good feeling about this place, guys. I don't know. They say you shouldn't buy the first house that you see, but I mean, this is not really the first house that I'm seeing, because I've lived, oh hello, I've been looking for houses for a while. Nice big bathroom, but sometimes when you know, you just know. So yeah, I love this. Definitely love that relaxing bathtub. Yes, bathroom here as well. Love it. I love the ceilings as well. Very nice and spacious. I've always enjoyed like a raised roof. The stairs could definitely do with some work, but yeah, I basically love the wood finishing. I think it's really, really cool. Let's see the other bedrooms. Okay, so we have one more here. This one is a bit smaller, but I don't know, I think it's quite cool. This could work as like the office space or studio space. There's a second bathroom here. Second shower. Bathrooms are in pretty good condition, like definitely some finishing work that needs to be done, but a bit of paint and tile is better than like, you know, needing to rebuild the base or something like that. So big lounge area, looking good, looking good. And then the next bedroom, and it's lovely because this bedroom opens up to a little patio here, which would be like amazing for those morning coffees and teas. And I've seen this bathroom and I know this one needs a bit of work. The tiles over there, for example, you can see that they're cracked, but I guess over the years, if there's something that I've learned when it comes to homes is, you know, everything can be fixed. It's just about what you're willing to accept and how much work you're willing to put into it. So yeah, this is the place. I love it. And the outside area is just divine. Nice garage in there with the previous owner's car, and yeah, a nice area potentially for a swimming pool. Look, a little cute splash pool here could be a vibe. I really, really like this place. I might put an offer in. I have a good feeling about it, a very good feeling. I just have to show you the cutest thing as well. There is a Wendy house where you can keep tools or gardening equipment, and also a working loo over there, and another JoJo tank. So yeah, I mean, how cute is this, guys? It needs a little bit of work, but as a first house, I don't know, I like it. I'm not very good at this vlogging thing. Wow, that's very zoomed in. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so let me just catch up from where we were at the last time. I went to go and view the house, and I really liked the house, but my parents suggested that I don't go for that house because it is a timber. a timber home, and you know, then there's always the risk of like if there's an ant or a pest that comes and eats it, and then timber homes usually don't have the same shelf life as a brick home. So yeah, that probably wasn't the house for me, which is very sad because I was feeling such good vibes about it. I guess it's just nice to keep the possibilities open, and I don't mind getting excited about things even if they won't happen. And that's one of the things that I think has helped me a lot with manifestation, is allowing myself to get excited. Get excited. Put yourself in that energy of the thing that you really want. It's okay to be excited about something that hasn't happened. It's okay to put energy into a potential timeline, regardless of whether it occurs or not. So yeah, I enjoyed that experience. And even though that isn't my home, it was still really nice to have that feeling of like, yeah, I'm in a place in my life where I feel like I can buy a property, and yeah, I'm also learning a little bit about what to look out for, so that's been great. I'm currently standing in my garden. It is a beautiful day. However, we are experiencing load shedding and if you watched my last video, or if you're in South Africa, then you know about load shedding. You know all too well scheduled power cuts. So I am about to take my stuff and go and work at a restaurant that has a generator and try to get the ball rolling as I prepare for the UK. And also I have so much work to do, and this ADHD brain, like, yeah, it's been difficult. Welcome to the world's oiliest face and the world's worst vlogger. I've literally supposed to be tracking like my process of trying to find a house and packing up my place and like on this journey, and I've been so useless at it. But anyway, at least I remembered for this moment. Yeah, here is the day has come. Preparing to go to the airport now, and this will be my first international flight in, what is it, almost 2 years now. Yeah, like 20 months. So pretty exciting. I'm really excited. I'm excited, nervous, and hopefully I remember to film some footage so you guys can just come with me on the journey. Oh, I'm so excited. But yeah, busyness as always, as it is on the last day before traveling. But just wanted to say hi and see you soon.
London vibes, London vibes.
I've literally got the
She's
best support team.
London vibes.
London, Bristol, maybe Sheffield, we'll see. This is my video editor, best friend, sister. This is like the most prepared I think I've ever been on a flight. I think so, right? This is the most prepared. The only thing I forgot was an international travel adapter. But for me, that's progress. That's a lot of progress. So I'll get there well in time. I'm going to enjoy the VIP lounge benefits. Maybe get a little bit crunk. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, I'll take you guys along with me. There we go. This is what happens during load shedding. Joburg traffic, I did not miss you. My hair is just as wild and my face is just as shiny as it was when I left my house. But oh my word, I'm finally here in the land of I don't even have a cool saying. My brain is so fried, like really fried, and I have been like in a bad mood. I forgot how tiring it is to travel. I forgot how uncomfortable it is to try to sleep on the airplane, and I'm very grateful for this journey, very grateful to be out here. But my word, travel is definitely not always as glamorous as one hopes it is. But man, I miss this place. Like as soon as I get onto the tube and I see all the different lines and everything, there's just something that feels like home whenever I come here. I'm waiting for Kim, my aunt. You guys hopefully know who Kim is. She was in my very first YouTube video ever. She's somewhat of a sister to me. I love her so very much. So I'm waiting for her to come here. I'm staying at her place. She lives over there. And yeah, she wrote an exam and is feeling a little bit flat after her exam today. And I'm just like not on my A game. So her and I are gonna spend some healing time together, and I've got some meetings and some work to do after that. And then I just want to kick back, and I think I'm going to go to a party tonight. Why not? Why not let the good times start now? Definitely going to sit down and dive more into manifestation, because that is one of the main purposes of this video, is to talk about manifestation, because in many ways I feel like I have manifested this trip and manifested so many elements of my life. This is my friend Valrus.
Valerius.
Ooh, that is hilarious. No, I'm just joking. Say hello. Hi. We're all in a great mood. We are gonna go to a drum and bass party. This is a fan of drum and bass that has not been to a drum and bass party ever, right?
Yeah.
Ever, okay?
I've been alone.
Okay, alone. Okay, but he hasn't been.
Alone.
Okay,
Alone.
he hasn't been
Like,
in a while, right?
No,
You haven't
like
been.
alone. Like when you party alone.
Oh, like in your house, in
Yes.
your room.
Yes.
Okay, that counts. But today we're gonna go to a real party.
Single person drum and bass party. Basically.
Sometimes those are the best parties. Let's be honest.
Exactly. Like you feel free. 100% free.
Kim,
That's
are you excited for tonight?
Teams in.
Yeah, I have to be.
No, you have to be.
I had to get my
Not
phone
believable.
says yes.
But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna
Yeah,
take the
yeah,
camera with,
yeah.
because I'm probably gonna lose it. So just wanted to fill you guys in. Hey. Hello, I'm back, and this is the reality of what hungover Renee looks like. We went out last night, and it was really fun. I had 2 beers, like 2 draft beers, so I guess 1 liter of beer, which is a lot. That's a lot of alcohol. And so I woke up today with like such a hangover, just feeling super low on energy, and it was so much fun. I heard some of the best drum and bass I've ever heard in my life. Like, it was just a very surprising evening, and met some wonderful people, and yeah, it was a wonderful night. But yeah, I'm still like riding on cloud 9. It's just such a pleasure to be here. I feel so honored, and I was just thinking that this video is supposed to be about manifestation in addition to the vlog, but I do want to touch on one thing that I was listening to in I was listening to some Esther and Jerry Hicks content on the airplane, and it just like something just rang a bell in what I was listening to in the audiobooks. And basically Esther Hicks speaking as Abraham, and for those of you who are not familiar, Esther Hicks is this lady who's able to channel the sage of consciousness and the collective that finds themselves as Abraham, and she goes into almost like a trance-like state, where, to be quite honest, you can just tell that she's not speaking of human personality, that she's actually speaking with some sort of higher power and strength, and it really is quite remarkable. So I was listening to a conversation between Wayne Dyer and Abraham, and it was really interesting. And one of the things that Abraham mentioned was that, you know, there are kind of, you know, 2 levels to anything that you do or say, and that is the feeling that you have behind it and the thought that you have behind it. And that if you are saying affirmations, you know, I am smart, or I'm strong, I'm beautiful, but you don't feel it behind that, you actually are not doing that much to reinforce that positive thing that you're going for, that positive characteristic. It is so important to match behind what you're saying and behind the energy that you're putting out there with an actual feeling. And that's one of the key things of manifestation, and probably the number one thing is to match that you're aspiring to with the feeling. The more closely you can connect to the thing that you're trying to visualize with an actual emotion that you will have in that position. For example, if you really want to go on holiday with your family, you really want to take your family on a holiday, you wanted to do it for many years, and you sit there and you're like, I am wealthy, I am successful, but deep down you have serious doubt about whether you can do it. The universe is picking up on that doubt. The universe doesn't understand English language so much as it understands the energy and the vibration beneath it. So connecting with that emotion, envisioning yourself on the beach, connecting with that sense of gratitude and satisfaction that you will feel as much as possible. And I know it's super difficult for us as human beings. We're very tactile, we're very 3D based. It's very difficult for us to kind of get ourselves there energetically without having the physical practicality to match it. But the biggest thing about manifestation is that instead of us thinking, you know, how most of us have been brought up to believe that, you know, you have to have something, in order to do something, in order to be something. It's completely the inverse. You first have to become, emotionally, with your thoughts, enter into that space. If you want to become a doctor, you don't need to have a certain amount of money so that you can do the studies so that you can become the doctor. Become the doctor from today. How does an esteemed doctor walk around feeling? What are the kind of thoughts that they have? What are the kind of practices that they have? Do they wake up early and take care of their bodies first? Do they first take care of themselves and then others? So there's always something that you can do even without the 3D resources to doing it. So yeah, this is just a major tip, is to connect with the feeling as much as possible, the positive feeling of that high vibration, of the thing that you want to achieve or the characteristic that you want to have. And that is the easiest way to attract it into your life. The first it comes energetically and then it comes physically. And I've definitely seen this in my life. Yeah, so that's one of the things about affirmation. It's only effective so much as we actually believe it, which was another thing that Abraham mentioned in the video. It's very difficult as we go through our day to kind of realign our energy. So the best opportunity we have to set the tone and intention for our day is first thing in the morning, because our thoughts haven't gained momentum. We haven't gone distracted by multiple frequencies throughout the day because we have kind of slowed the pace of our thinking. During sleep, you're not really actively thinking, even though you might be dreaming. It's more unconscious projection or conscious projection if you lucid dream, but it's kind of different to thinking. So when you wake up in the morning, you have a decision about what kind of day you want to have, what kind of intent you want to set. And that's why the morning moments are so powerful. Spending a couple of moments in reverence, taking some time to express what you're grateful for, describing and outlining a picture of what you want your day to look like. If you've got some meetings, how do you want them to go? If you're meeting up with someone you haven't seen in years and you're feeling nervous about it, what do you want to walk away from that meeting with? What feeling do you want them to feel? Focus on that. Focus on the positive, and you shall get more of what you focus on. So yeah, my arm is getting sore and I need to get ready to go and see my family. It's my uncle's 50th birthday and yeah, we're going adventuring. So just wanted to drop in with some actual manifestation related content for once in this video, and I'll touch base with you guys later. The last 24 hours have been crazy. I went to an event in Bristol and got to meet so many friends. And it was just such a lovely experience. But then I think like I was kind of underdressed. My midriff was showing a little bit and it is properly cold here. So I've picked up like a bit of a head cold now and I've been feeling like kind of terrible all day. I'm in Leeds now. Yeah, there was quite a lot that I didn't film. I don't know, I was stuck in the moment and then I wasn't feeling well, but I'm here. And I'm in a hotel room and like I genuinely have missed hotel rooms. I used to travel almost every 6 weeks before the pandemic. So I used to travel so much and I've always like had an obsession with hotel rooms. I just love the neatness of it and the simplicity of it and comfortable bed. Oh yeah, I'm gonna know about you later. Let's see how things are looking out here. I mean, that's just quite a British view, a city view anyway. Yeah, I'm super excited to be here. My face is no longer shiny, but my hair is still in need of some loving. I need to get like some shampoo and conditioner and treatment. I just feel like my hair's been super dry. I have some work to do today. I have to go and get some things printed and to set up for the conference tomorrow. I'll try to film a little bit at the conference. It's a little bit awkward at those environments because it's very formal. I'll make it seem as though I'm trying to record for the sake of showing my company what our booth look like. Pretty much going to be setting up the booth and doing business development for our company and selling our services and our products. We do training and consulting in engineering. And, I really believe in the work, which makes it easy. And I'm very grateful to be able to work for that company because it affords me the lifestyle of traveling and getting to work remotely, which is just such a win for me. It really is the dream job in many ways. So yeah, feeling exhausted now, feeling kind of defeated, but also keen to be in a new city. I've been in Leeds once for the same conference in 2019. I thought that if you guys are like me, you might be interested in a little hotel room tour. Since, as you know, I'm a little bit obsessed with hotels. This is like a pretty standard room, but it's quite nice. This is I think a 4-star hotel. No, I don't know actually. I feel like in South Africa, our hotels are in general quite nice. So I can't tell if this is like a 3-star or 4-star. But anyway, I'll give you guys a tour. There is Bebe. aka the bed, which I haven't tried out yet. And here's the bathroom. How nice is the shower? I do love a well-sized shower, I have to say. This is my kind of shower. I'm very fussy when it comes to showers, I'm not gonna lie, I'm seldom impressed. Once I try out that pressure head, I'll be able to give you further detail. And a nice mirror. Yeah, so there's no excuse for me to not have my hair sorted out in time for this conference. Yeah, I'm loving it so far. I actually need to see what they have here because, yeah, I basically didn't even pack anything coming here, to be honest with you. I was just feeling so crappy this morning, I couldn't have been bothered. I just bought the stuff that I needed for work, my clothes, and my iMac. And I'm gonna have a mix and prepare for my gig this weekend. I need to get a printer cable though. And I'll be working over there, which will be cool. There's just something about like a work, like a kind of like an office setup in a new environment that really gets me to be productive. Like, I don't know what it is, but I really struggle to work at my house. And I'm really looking forward to this move. My partner and I are moving on the 1st of December. I'm really hoping that it can offer me new productivity because this ADHD brain is getting worse with age, to be honest with you. And yeah, I've got a little like couch situation here, standard hotel room lighting, but yeah, isn't it cute? I'm so tired, but I think I have to start missioning and go print business cards and go print some things. I might take the camera along. I don't know. I'm kind of in like a don't give a damn mood. You know, when you're sick and tired and you're just like, you know, I don't care. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I don't care about how I look. I don't care. So this is a good time to vlog, actually. So I'll probably take the camera along for a little journey. Let's see what's happening in Leeds. Guess what? It's only like 2 hours later and I haven't even left to go and get this stuff printed. But I have called and they're just sorting it out now. And even though it's only 4:30 p.m., it's getting pretty dark out here. That's the kiddo. That kiddo means business. But I wanted to show you guys this. Like, this is not serious. Look at the light situation. Okay, I don't know if you can tell. On, off. Okay, you know what? It looks a lot better than it is. Okay, maybe if I show you from the side. Off, on. Okay, you know what? It looks much better than it is on camera. This is not effective lighting for anything. We're gonna go and get a few like products. I'm so excited to do some product shopping. I don't shop very often. I have to be honest with you. Even though I squander my money somehow, I don't usually squander it on buying products. And then yeah, I'll go buy like 1 or 2 things for work so I don't look like a complete this is pretty much what I wear to every occasion. The gym, sleep. Yeah, I don't really have different outfits for different things. Hey guys, I'm back. Just about to get ready for bed. I had a successful outing of going to get like copies of the stuff that I need for the conference and of buying like some clothes that will help me to look a little bit more professional at the conference and some products as well. Like, managed to wash my hair. These new pajamas that I got. Yeah, they were pretty affordable and I feel very cozy. I've been really struggling with my ADHD lately and I want to make a video specifically about it and about how I got diagnosed and about, you know, the signs that were starting to kick in of how I knew that something was wrong and my experience with ADHD medication and there's just so much that I want to unpack about it. But if you are out there and you've been under the impression that you could have ADHD, but you aren't getting like formal treatment for it and it feels like it's becoming unmanageable, I would highly recommend going to see a therapist and speaking to somebody about it and like seeing what they recommend, because I have a bit more compassion for myself. After getting diagnosed, many things make sense when I look back on my life and some of the struggles that I had, both academically, actually in many ways, schooling, in my relationships, you know, with addictive tendencies and impulsiveness and things. I have a different brain and I've come to accept that, and I've come to also appreciate it and work a bit more with my strengths and not with my weaknesses. But some days are harder than others, and I don't necessarily take my medication consistently, and I don't know really what that's all about, but I have had a lot of like beliefs about taking medication. I've been against it pretty much, like, you know, in general. I've been against psychiatric medication because I know that it's just in general overprescribed and abused in some senses by doctors and people alike, and I don't think it's always with bad intentions, but I think sometimes it is, and I'm very skeptical of that. And so I've had like very mixed opinions about it, but I've noticed the positive effect that it's had in my life. And I'll talk specifically about the medication that I'm taking because it's not a stimulant medication and it's really helpful. But I just don't take it every day. I can feel the difference when I don't take it. It's definitely more of a struggle, but it's like I'm towing the line between knowing that the medication is there and it can help me. My ADHD means I forget that I have the medication most of the time. But even when I do remember it, I don't take it in the moment that I see it because of these like beliefs that I had that I'm trying to let go of. Yeah, I'm also just trying to apply a holistic approach. I don't think medication on its own will necessarily really solve all the problems. And I don't necessarily think that, meditation and exercise and all those things on their own always solve the problem. I think they can go very far, but I don't think that they necessarily will always solve the problem, especially when there's a lot of limiting beliefs and a lot of blocks and the ego and all of those things. Then other work needs to be done sometimes. So yeah, I want to talk about it. So I've already spoken about it a lot in this video, but it was just on my mind and I wanted to share it. I absolutely loved walking around outside. It was so great. Like, I just love that the stores closed late. I was like shopping until 8 p.m. and it felt so great. In South Africa, especially in Knysna, the stores, like, they close at like 4 p.m. sometimes. So it was just really nice, and there's a lot of Christmas spirit going on here. Christmas decorations are up and it feels good. I'm not like a shopaholic, and I definitely don't shop all the time and buy all sorts of things all the time. Like I said, my money goes, but it's probably on food and things like that rather than on clothes and products and stuff. So I've come a long way in terms of the shopping, but it's nice to indulge sometimes. But I think like I've bought enough. It's been so good to have you guys with me. It's very therapeutic. Like, even though it's just me holding this camera, just knowing that eventually somebody will watch and maybe be entertained or maybe resonate with it. And even if that doesn't happen, it's just like, it's somewhat satisfying and very therapeutic. So thank you if you are watching this. And yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are, and we'll catch up tomorrow. Sure, I've been just feeling so run down. I actually forgot to film the setup of the booth. I actually also arrived a little bit late. Surprise. But yeah, I managed to get set up, and now I'm back in my hotel room because I forgot an adapter and I need to send some emails and stuff. So yeah, overall I'd give the day like a solid 5 out of 7. It's been okay. It's been good. But yeah, just feeling like under the weather and not feeling on my A game, to be honest with you. So I just want to do a good job in everything I do, but sometimes you just don't feel like it, or there's something in the back of your mind that's bothering you, and I kind of am having both of those things at the moment. Just overthinking, and I haven't been sticking to my usual meditation, and I can definitely feel the difference if I'm not if I'm not meditating and if I'm not doing yoga consistently. So did a bit of yoga last night and a short 10-minute meditation, but I find like the 30-minute meditations are the ones that make the biggest difference. Feeling the consequence of not sticking with that. The one thing I have gained is much more awareness, which helps a lot. This is day 2 of the conference and I'm about to head out. I'm running a little bit late, but I think it's okay. The first session that I missed is not that applicable to me. Feeling better today. I think psychologically and mentally feeling better. And I think, to be honest, that was what was adding to how sick I felt yesterday. I still have a bit of, phlegm or whatever it is, and it's a bit painful, but I just feel like I've got a bit more of my life force energy back because I'm not really as concerned about things that I can't change, and it feels good. I listen to like a lot of good music and podcasts, and I didn't really want to get up and go to this dinner that we had, but I ended up going and having great conversation and actually drinking again. Surprise. I drank quite a bit. I drank 2 glasses of wine and a beer, which for me is like really excessive. 3 drinks for me is really excessive. 1 or 2, 1 is normal, 2 is testing the waters, and 3 is like crazy. I actually thought that I should probably wrap up this vlog. It's been going on for a while now, and there's just little bits here and there. And I think like one of the things that I really wanted to talk about to conclude this video is how important gratitude is as part of manifestation. It is one of the best ways that us as human beings can access a high vibration and call those things into our lives that we want. It's very difficult for us to just decide, you know, I'm feeling down now, instantaneously I'm going to feel better. And the thing is, by law of attraction, we do need to access high vibration states in order to draw in those things of a high vibration that we want into our lives. You know, a good partner, a wonderful, beautiful home, a nice electric car, whatever it might be. Those things have a certain vibration. Luxury and comfort and security and love is a high vibration than we are some of the time. And it's very difficult to just decide to be better and to feel better. And remember, we discussed how important the feeling was a couple of clips back. So one of the best ways to access that feeling is through gratitude. So those are pretty much like the two main things that I use to practice manifestation, is to put myself in as much of the feeling as possible of something that hasn't happened yet, but is the thing that I want. Imagine myself in that setting as though it is happening in the present moment, because your subconscious mind can't differentiate reality from your thoughts. So if you think positive things and breathe life into that dream, that passion, it's going to happen for you, because your mind is going to start maneuvering in the background and creating connections and making that thing become a reality, because it doesn't know the difference. So that's why you start having all of these like magical encounters, is because you decided that that's what's going to happen for you and you went into that feeling. So going into the feeling that you want to experience as much as possible is the best thing, and using gratitude as the quickest way to access a high vibration is also a really powerful technique. Yeah, I'm going to end the video here, and there's definitely going to be a part 2. I mean, I haven't even been in the UK for a week yet, so I'm sure the shenanigans will continue. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I know it was a little bit all over the place, but I'm getting into vlogging and I'm learning to be better. So yeah, I just want to mix up the content on this channel, and I hope that you appreciated that. Wherever you are, I hope that you have a beautiful day. Remember to tell someone that you love them, and especially yourself. Take care.